Mutace's movement is quite literally world class, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
absolute pushing this, Peach to the limit. So, and it's those micro movements I think that really make Mute so hard to hit. Is just like, man, you think you've got it cornered, and then Peach just pulls in make that slide movement, and now not only did you miss your move, but then you get down tilted by Peach and you're taking like 90.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's the thing too. Is like the one good thing about this matchup, of course, is that usually when Peach gets you in the down tilt, finds a combo start, you're in for a ride. But Snake, having those combo breaker abilities with that frame one nade, is just gonna do a good job of interrupting Mute's rhythm. But at the same time, I don't think Mute's gonna care too much about that at the end of the day. Yeah, he won't get these true combos, but like you still take advantage of Snake when he's hit. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think both these characters, like Peach is gonna have probably a harder time in neutral, but I think the advantage state for Peach is just so good against Snake. You just have to watch out for like the obvious stuff, right? Like don't get too crazy with your combos so you get grenaded and reversaled. Watch your jumps, watch your floats so you don't get up tilted to 85 and die. Different things like that. But as long as you can just navigate the bullet hell, I think he'll be fine. But Ronnie opt to an early lead to the start.
Yeah, that's just the kind of the classic of like we were kind of joking at Reverie. Like the main joke was do not get up attack against Ronnie's down throw because he like punishes that like every time.
Yeah.
And a lot of Snakes can do that because if you get up attack against Snake down throw, it's like you can do the dash attack after inverse react and also cover a direction. So it's just a lot of option coverage from Ronnie coming out. I'm going to take the first stock. And that's what you want to do against Mute is like take that first stock. He can't time you out if you're in the lead. So make sure you hold that position as much as you can.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like both these characters can really punish the other for any errant approaches, especially if you're trying to like close a gap here. Like you're gonna, you can probably even stock stuff, but man, if you're taking like 60 or 70, especially as Peach against Snake, like that's just not. That's not where you want to be, right?
And that's another thing where it's like, I think it's just a hard style adjustment. I think Renegade plays very textbook Snake, tries to play the most like perfect. Oh, what?
Oh, a very rare SD there.
I don't think I have ever seen Mute SD, or like it's such a rare sight.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just so in control of his character at like all moments. So, hey, but Ronnie will take that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. We'll cruise to a 1-0. Hopefully a 1-0, I should say. I'm not going to count Mute out by any means, but I mean, it's a bit rough being a whole stock down against Snake.
Jesus Christ, gets the Nair into the forward area. Ronnie at the peak of his powers right now, holding the stage position, just throwing everything he can at Mutace. And God, look at that, the slow Matita just catching the jump too. These are a lot of trickery coming out. I mean, at this point at 92%,
you are a hit away. You are a big up tilt away.
Like, I know you're Mutace, but like, it's just gonna be so hard. Okay, but this is how it starts. See how he lands here. Gonna go for the B reverse with the C4 protection. Excellent landing from Ronnie to get him out of that situation. But he's just gonna, just destroy that aggressive fair in. And of course the ST did not help him out. But at the same time, I mean, Ronnie was just playing well, all things considered, man. I mean,
yeah, I think he already had the lead and was kind of starting to rack up was racking up the damage anyway. But that I mean, that's just the insurance policy, So, but we'll take it. But I've definitely, like, the Mute special is you lose the first game and then you win the next game in like a minute.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Absolutely. And I think he just has to adjust to Ronnie Chu's style. I think Snake is just such a one of the reasons he's so good is that there's so many ways to play him. He's not a very linear character, and
he's one of the characters I think of, like, because there are a lot of characters I think that are very you can actually express your play style with it.
Yeah.
Snake is one of them. I'd say Wolf is probably one of them too. Even I would say Peach to an extent too, just because her combo tree is so varied and she has such a high skill ceiling. But like, yeah, going from Renegade to Ronnie Chu, I'm sure is definitely a bit of an adjustment. But whether they're Renegade or Ronnie Chu, Snake will take 90 damage from one of those down tilt combos.
Hey, at least there wasn't a turnip hand, because if a turnip hand, I think this just would have been the stock. We've seen Mute on more than one occasions just destroy stocks with a turnip in hand. So yeah, as long as you just hold onto the stock, you'll take that as Ronnie, because you can just live forever as Snake. So decent position here, but yeah, like you said, I mean, Mute just comes out firing, man. He's in a bad position here. He can still make it back with a C4 recovery. No, not gonna find it. So yeah, like your reference, just coming out guns blazing. Just,
Yeah, absolutely.
how dare you take a game off me, you mortal?
Game team move's actually kind of crazy. Wow, that was smart using the frying pan to actually knock him straight up to see if he can continue an extension.
That sound was so satisfying too.
It's like in Multiverses, Tom and Jerry's down here is the frying pan, and it makes the same exact noise. It's so
Dude,
good. So good.
Definitely, you just used to the monotone of the Peach hits.
Yeah, the thuds, and then you just hear the boing like
Yeah,
right after.
it's just nice for the ears to hear occasionally. But yeah, I mean, the advantage hits from you, he is like we saw against Renegade, like just shutting Raichu down, just not really letting him get anything started. But I like the jab and the hop over to grab.
Oh, it does it again. There you go.
You can't get up attack against this man, bro. I mean, it's the law of nature. He will make you pay every time.
Okay, good turn up, recatches, just keep it going. Damage is damage.
That was so patient too, because you can't hit him while he's in the Cypher, it won't break. He has to catch the exact frames he's landing. So you know Mute with matchup knowledge there, just attacking the landings with the turnip, just gonna add damage. So it just makes it so that next hit will eventually kill, like that.
Oh, just kidding. Little stale probably on the back air.
Ooh, I love that Akita awesome landing. Gonna cover that. But, I mean, Raichu fighting back, but Mute just looking a lot sharper as we kind of expected.
Yeah, it's similar situation. Oh my goodness, almost that. Sometimes that's how that you can really get snakes like that. If you down throw while they've got a grenade in hand, you can kind of take them for a ride. But
nice aggressive flow from Mute. We're gonna go for some crazy stuff with the aggressive Cypher.
I think he saw the grenade in Mute's hand and was like, oh man.
You gotta love that. Even when down, Raichu will go for some pretty insane stuff. One of the Nair one, I believe, there didn't catch it, but yeah, Raichu just such an expressive snake. I think the most fun snake to watch in the world for me personally, besides like a Shogun or something. But definitely in the States, he's just so fun to watch. Paul Kage, I gotta give it to him too, though.
True. But you know, Texas boys. All right, well, like I said, game team Mute's kind of a demon. It happens. And I think it's also just the nature of the matchup too, right? Like, you know, Mute just has to guess a couple more times correctly. I don't know where I'm going with this. Mute just has to make a few more. Like we just have to keep guessing right? Like, all right, hold on. I'm losing myself. I'm having a stroke actually. Let me reattach my brain for a second. What I'm trying to say is these, it's usually just these little extra correct guesses for Mute, right? Where in times where, you know, I don't know. You talk about
so
it.
game three.
You talk about it.
Game three. It is going to happen here.
I'm gonna walk it. Oh my goodness.
And
I'm gonna take a sip. Give me 1 second.
Hey, bro. Luckily, we are in a restaurant here. Plenty of things.
That's the thing. I'm dying. I'm dying of hunger. I haven't eaten yet.
Calm the nerves.
I'm crying.
We low-key need someone to order for us in a bit because we got some long sets ahead of us.
Bro, I'm not trying to eat in the middle of top 8, bro.
Listen, bro.
This is not.
That's true. This is not our Cityscape standard. Just mess around.
I'm not trying to ASMR that, bro. But we're going back. PS2 for the third game, which is fine. Definitely I think a lot more comfortable for Ronnie, and that shorter ceiling gonna make up kill even earlier.
Shorter ceiling for that, and a lot of space for Mute to find his neutral opening. So it's pretty clear why both characters enjoy them. And I just love. I think the turn-up juggles there. I think it's just very innovative. I have not seen. Look at this. Just keeping the snake in disadvantage, and that's just what you gotta do against this character first and foremost.
Right. Well, because usually, most of the time snakes kind of have not exactly their most comfortable way to the ground, but they definitely have usually at the apex of their Cypher is when they're not afraid of getting hit, of getting challenged. So constantly even applying pressure from that far away when they're that far from the blast zone is really,
the thing is, of course, projectiles are primarily, most of the time a vertical or horizontal threat.
Yeah.
So the fact that turnips have the ability to be a vertical threat and to cover those landings so efficiently, it's just pretty nuts. Fine, gets the read unfortunately, but
bomb.
All right, just throw it away, Mew. Oh, he's greedy with it. All right, well, he didn't get hurt in the front.
I respect it. Oh well, I mean, look if you pull the grenade, you just chunk it, right?
Yeah. I just, good for you for wanting to play around with that. I mean, I just think, honestly, bombs at top level, I don't think they're that great, honestly. I think they have a more ability to hurt yourself than the opponent. But Mute's still going for it, but still going to hold on to the second stock, or hold on to the lead pretty well, getting a quick 100%. And these turnip juggles that Mute is just implementing is just not letting Ronichu play the game.
Not at all. Yeah, this advantage just seems super torturous at this point now. It's not even the fact that he's like, I think what's worse is that, and what could be even more frustrating, I think, as a player, is like you're not even really dying, but you're just like constantly like getting kind of bopped in the head or every single time you try to land, and it can definitely just kind of boil over.
All right, I see another landing here, but no tournament hand, so that's going to allow the B reverse to happen from Ronnie. And going to find the grenade up there, classic from Snake, and gets a corner situation against Peach, which is definitely what you want right now. All right, let's see if he can get the read off this, and he does with the down smash. Excellent coverage.
Almost caught the roll. It was a little bit late on the rollout read earlier in the game, but caught it that second time around. The down smash is going to throw him back into the lead. And big damage is going to be added on top too. We love that extra credit.
And just how we saw Mute suffocating Ronichu, he's really bounced back here, got that in corner state and just took it all the way home. And now it's a 65% lead. And against a Snake like this, I mean, you're going to probably take some hits trying to close out the stock.
Okay, barely avoids it. We see Mute like a ballerina avoid so many things with that float.
Straight at it. Oh, a little bit too far for the back end to connect.
Ooh, but tries to jump over that Nikita. It's such an anti-air presence. The angle in which you can send it to protect yourself.
It just kind of hangs there for a sec too. So it's like as a Peach floating, it's like, man, I don't want to be here at all. Like,
unfortunately, going to misinput that Nikita, or maybe try something crazy. But still hanging out ledge of 180 and not going to find very interesting that Mute missed that roll punish. He's usually so on top of those, and he just took that entire stock home to take this game 3. Wow.
Look, that's the bet. I can't think of a better response to getting 2 stocks the previous game than a return one in their favor.
It just wasn't looking very good for him. I mean, he was really getting pressured.
Yeah, Ronichu finally got his feet on the ground, and then I think Mute just had that. Mute got that again, lost that stock lead, and just could not like break that parity to get in and get the kill.
But listen, 2-1 is not a victory here. Plenty of players today has had Mute on set point, but he has just responded and conquered everything in his path. So, Ronichu, I do not believe he's taken a set off Mute ever. I believe maybe 1 or 2 at most, like at all time.
Not any that I personally know of.
Yeah, I do not think he's ever beaten him. So he's on the cusp of doing so. Going to Smashville, interestingly enough, you know,
that's probably fair. Like I said, I imagine you probably don't want to go to like flat stages. And I don't know, maybe it's just a change of scenery. See if we can try some new things here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's not much for. Oh, nice, conversion there. Like I said, I think those turnip juggles are going to be a little easier on Smashville because you have the top platform to like cover space.
Right.
Or sorry, the middle platform. So I think it aims to Mute's strategy once he gets that first initial hit. Oh, gonna catch that air dodge with the float and air. Very, very good stuff. But that intangibility on that dash attack just going to eat through that down tilt, though.
Right. I think maybe he's looking for a smaller stage, too, because, like, I feel like for Peach, regardless of what stage you're on, if you get up tilted at 90, you're going to die. Like, that's just the way, that's your character, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll probably die a few percent even earlier, probably on a stage like Smashville, but having the insurance to also be able to kill Snake earlier, too, because, Ronichu almost lived to 200 on that second stock last game, so.
Yeah, so we can see the turnip juggle is coming in again, but this time going to work around it. And, I think just caught in his movement there. I think a bear might have just killed Mute there, but just caught in his movement. But at the same time, yeah, just going to destroy him in that corner situation. All right, Mute with the early lead. We see most of the time you take this first stock in this matchup, it definitely does a lot for you. But the rising up are going to net him a little bit of space. He had the roll scouted.
He had it. Okay, yep, just do it again.
Yeah, why not? Snake up tilt definitely a do it again move in ultimate. Just pretty hard to go, but kind of get the air dodge there with the nade. And now Ronichu is really cooking here at quick 75%.
Absolutely, and again, that's so hard. Like the damage output on these characters, both these characters, are so crazy.
Bro, these frying pan combos.
I love the frying pan. It's so good.
These frying pan combos are so crazy, bro. Gotta love Mute just like giving him everything here. Yeah, just trying it back here. It can definitely get Snake out of a lot of tricky spots. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
All right, good.
Damn, Ronnie.
Yeah, came in hot with that F-tilt-1 mix-up. That was crazy.
Yeah, Ronichu's definitely cooking right now. Definitely.
He's chefing it right now.
We are at a restaurant, so you might as well bring out the front, and Mute's bringing his cooking utensils, so you might as well
He's got a Mr. Saturn now, too. Uh-oh. Oh, almost coming off the homie.
Oh, let's see if we get. Oh, that would have been sick. I don't know if that was true.
Oh, now Ronnie wants to try.
Oh, why did you just kill him like that, bro?
Ronnie, no.
What? Oh.
Okay. I think was expecting the strong hit to force a stage spike. But
Yeah.
got, like, a weak hit. Like the weakest of weak hits on that move.
That was definitely a all or nothing up there right there, but didn't work out for him. And now, you know, at 32%, Mute bearing down on him. We'll see how Ronnie can respond. F-Tilt not going to do it, but going to have this float situation. And oh, but the Peach Bomber getting hit by the second hit of Nikita.
Interesting.
He still has that platform C4 set up there. See if he can control space there, but no, Mute going to find his way out.
Look at that. He planted that so long ago, knew exactly that, you know. And that C4 probably covers like 90% of that platform.
Yeah, what was really smart too is like he put the C4 there right before Nikita, so like he got the offstage situation, then put it up. Just optimal stuff from Manichu. But of course, still going to be down here about 100%. Not too much for Snake's damage output, but I mean it's Smashville. He won't have much margin for error, frankly, when Mute puts him in these spots.
Yep, these down throws are okay. He's got center stage again.
Okay, platform. This is what he needs. He has the juggle going against Peach. And now getting this grenades cocked. All right, Ronnie getting his movement, getting more comfortable here, rolling out of pressure.
Yeah, he's building that house.
But, okay, gonna cover here. Oh, the nade's gonna catch Mute inadvertently.
Oh my goodness, I thought
Up-Tilt could have done it.
Yeah, one more up tilt at this point is big death. Oh, wanted to, okay. Float cancel nair. All right, it looked like, I thought he had a shot at living, but not quite. And Mute kind of saved himself there.
Yet another Mute Ace Game 5 situation, man. Pretty incredible. The man is just so hard to kill. Like, you know, it's like, you know, it's like those superhero villains that just like take every single blow and they're just looking for that one that might finally do it. But Mute just refuses to go down. You got to find some kind of secret formula, some kind of just anything to stop this man. But we'll see where they go for this Game 5.
Yeah, I mean they've been incredibly back and forth so far. So I'm really excited to see kind of what they're going to accomplish.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely some of the best Smash I've seen Ronnie Chu play with just his movement, his setups. He's definitely everything's flowing. Going to PS2, I believe they've played most of the sets on here.
Hey, no DSR means they can go to PS2 as much as they want.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to relish in that opportunity, right? So, Game 5 here, we're seeing both these competitors. They have played so well. Nade in hand, though, it's going to say down tilt stop,
yeah.
bro.
Saves himself, like, you know, makes that approaching dash attack really safe. Especially against someone like Peach who, like, at these low percentages gets so much off of one thing.
Now, both of these players can just snowball so quickly once they get that initial stock. So, I think the first stock in this level of play is just so essential. And that falling up air just going to be caught by the bear. Really, really good patience from Mute at the ledge.
Okay. Nice.
It's going to be bread and butter here. Yeah, this is definitely Mute's win condition. That's how he's netted. But at the same time, that's the day one.
Yeah.
You can't be caught in the air by that C4.
Yeah, that C4 crazy strong. The F smash too.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of those F smashes today from the Snakes. And now as Mute was gathering an early advantage, but Ronnie responding beautifully as he needs to. Okay. Oh, but you see, that's just the coverage you can be reverse away, but the turret will still find you.
Yeah, Mute putting down a minefield of his own, really.
Yeah.
Oh wow, just said, get away from me, sir.
Yeah, just anticipated that dash attack coming. Got the weak bear, unfortunately, on that landing, gonna allow Ronnie to live at 203% right now. He has a C4 in the corner, gonna catch the nade there. How does he land here? Just gonna safely go on that platform, knowing that one up tilt will shard and disintegrate that stock. And look how patient Mute's playing around everything.
Barely able to get out of the way. That C4 too, almost landed right on top and gets just blows himself up, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, you know, be your own.
Yeah, you're at 210. Like, what more else can you do, really?
Yeah. And 121, not bad, but we cannot let the snowball. Mute just such a terror once he gets that lead. At the same time, Ronnie trying to match Mute's patience, playing very patient in the Pokeball. Okay, grenade here.
Oh, nice. Wow, space around it too. Wanted the, okay. That's fair. Opted for the down throw read instead of the back throw. He's been kind of been really good about those down throw reads. So.
And just as we say, you know, Ronnie was finding a lot of those down throw conversions into his reads earlier in the set. He hasn't really found one in a while, and that's just going to allow Mute to live for a little longer. So good on Mute for mixing up his options.
Weak hit of up air, not going to close it out again. More grenades. Now Peach is the one living close to 200 at this point.
Yeah, definitely pretty rare in this matchup. But yeah, Mute just doing a good job, but nice juggle. Snake with not the most mobility. That is a hard area to to cover there, but Ronnie doing so 2-2 in this game 5.
Yep, and he only took about 30% of collateral damage for it too, which is I think is so important in this matchup, right? Where we've seen these guys stack 80, 90, 100 damage on somebody before they can even stock stuff.
Yeah, it was so essential that he closed out that stock and held that advantage as quickly as possible here. And now they're both just going in the middle of the stage, just frankly brawling, just throwing everything they can at each other. And that was a really well-timed grenade, gonna catch Mute in his turnip pole. And just Ronnie just playing around these platforms, making a game of tag right now. Can Mute close the gap? But Ronnie holding that platform. He has the C4 there too, but okay. Oh, Dare on a shield!
Nice. Very fast, very high damaging move there. Glad he started optimizing that a bit. And so yeah, he's just hanging on the platform here. Got the C4 loaded up, just tossing grenades. Knows he doesn't want to really play too much of a boxing game at these percents.
Oh, we're going to get double exploded by his own grenade. That miscue might cost Ronnie Chu here. But he does reclaim stage control, and he finds the anti-air up there at the exact perfect time.
Yeah, it not only gets a strong hit, but eats through the entire turnip as well. Puts himself in a bit of a lead, but now he's got to put on some sort of damage here. I feel like it's a waste of a win here if you don't tack on any extra damage.
Yeah, you gotta take advantage of this opportunity because last stocks with Mute, you gotta give Mute the advantage. But he finds the Nair dash attack. That is the prime combo for Snake. But now Mute trying to close this out as quickly as possible. Gets another turnip juggle, and he's gonna find that up air in the perfect time. It is 1-1. Can Mute survive another game 5 situation, or is Ronnie gonna take his trip to winners finals?
Yeah, 50 damage is not a whole lot in this situation. It'll be interesting to see kind of what sort of chicanery Ronnie's got planned here, but Mute's going to try and respond of his own, and just like that, a couple hits and we're even.
Yeah, I got the dot-eye turnip and allowed for such a clean conversion from Mute, and now essentially reclaiming the lead. But Ronnie getting the back air there. He's finding these key aerials at the exact perfect times. I still have confidence that he can take this, but he has to find his way to the ground first. Can he do it?
Nice, Cypher's his way back in. Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, he's scrambling here, that
Okay.
snake jab. Okay, up tilt, will close it out, but he finds the tomahawk.
Win it!
Takes it, that is Ronnie Chu getting to winners finals. He had been converting off those down throw reads all set, and he finally does at the most important moments. And Mute cannot survive another game 5. He's been taken to so many. He's really usually pulled through, but finally